Oxfordshire's famous cottage pie with a sweet and fiery twist.
I don't think I've ever ordered or eaten a cottage pie before, really. I mean, I know they exist.
I like a bit of fire. Let's hope it's in the food and not in the atmosphere tonight.
So this is my bread and butter dish that I've done it so many times. It'll go well. I could have been adventurous, but this is proper British.
I'd answer that, it might be Mum.
Hello, you rang.
I just wondered how you got on.
It's today. I'm cooking my meal now.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was yesterday. Oh, I won't disturb you then, love.
No worries.
Thinking of you.
Yeah, you too.
These oldies, eh?
Careful. Into a pan go onions, mince, mushrooms, herbs and garlic. Oh, from a jar.
Lazy garlic's amazing. Just as good as the real stuff.
With a sweet and fiery twist, that could be interesting. I'm not sure what he'll do. Maybe just put some chilli in the beef.
Yep.
Let's be a little bit generous with our chilli.
And the Worcestershire sauce by the looks of it. Next, gravy granules.
Absolutely delicious.
He then moves on to his sweet potato mash.
The sweetness of the potato and the richness of the mince gives a nice contrast.
Sweet potato boiled, then gets cheesy.
So at home, I would put the whole pot of cheese in. But here, I'm going to be a little bit careful and see how it goes.
Being an Irish woman who's mad into her spuds, a lot of potatoes, I find, are a bit watery in the UK.
I'm sure that's not the case here.
Oh no, it's really wet. I didn't get the water out.
Oh dear.
But this is really bad. I'm going to try and salvage it.
Very good.
Can you hear that?
Yep, it's water.
The water's coming out. We're back on track.
I don't want a lumpy mash. I hope he gets it nice and fine.
Don't worry, Ben's on it.
When would you ever go to a nice restaurant and have lumpy mash? You would send it back, wouldn't you?
The mince is popped into massive individual dishes with yet more Worcestershire sauce. And it's topped with the sweet potato and cheese.
Well, I think that looks jolly good old sport.
Tally-ho! Just pop them in the cooling unit. They'll be heated tonight. Cottage pie's out the oven. How are they looking?
It's burnt a little bit around the side, but the flavour will be good.
What's the matter?
I should have gone for 2 lots of veg. There's not enough on the side. It'll taste good. There'll be good flavours in there.
Have some confidence. There it is, a sweet and fiery cottage pie with another generous helping of veg.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I like the fact that it's a very hearty portion. I really like the caramelized bits on the sides.
I love the sweet potato. The sweet potato is really good.
Delighted to find something other than potatoes on top.
The sweet potato on top, it was creamy. It was just really, really nice.
I rather enjoyed it. I was hungry. I did not eat the starter.
It was lackluster. It was a combination between leftovers and baby food. I'm not getting the fieriness. I was expecting a bit of picante.
I feel the same. There's no spice. We need to up the spice.
If I hadn't worded spicy on my menu, I wouldn't have got that feedback.
No, you wouldn't.
Have you guys ever been on holiday with anything going wrong?
Oh, absolutely. That's the bottom line of holidays.
I was carried over the border between Spain and Gibraltar.
No, that sounds so romantic.
We'd gone over to Spain for a bit of a tipple, and we tippled a bit too hard.
Oh.
Yeah, I got shoulder carried over the border.
Maybe not so much.
I want to hear Ben's one.
We went on a holiday. We were young lads. My friend, he had got out of the shower, and I thought it would be really, really fascinating to make him drop his towel. So this poor man went absolutely flying and broke his elbow quite severely.
Oh, lads.
Ben is a typical lad's lad. I don't know very many lads. My brothers weren't lads. My husband isn't a lad's lad. My son isn't a lad's lad. I'm not used to lads.
Yeah, we get the picture.
We were going on this holiday to a nearby beach. Money wasn't available, so I knit myself a bikini.
Ooh!
And I go down into the tide with the knitted bikini. As I'm coming up, the wool is beginning to squeak and I'm getting strangled.
How tightly did you knit it?
It shrank around me. You could hear it squeaking.
I'm surprised it didn't get so heavy with the weight of the water and just...
Knitted bikinis are very much in fashion, I'd let you know.
Vacations vacated, thoughts turn to each other.
So when I walked in, I had a disadvantage to all of you. I came in after you'd all got to know each other, and I think that you have been insightful and unique.
Even after our little tete-a-tete.
I would call that an exchange of words. Of course, I had to mark my stamp and I had to be controversial.
Well, you didn't have to be.
I think your bark is worse than your bite.
You do?
Yeah. You came in and you were very nervous before you settled into feeling the vibe of the room. So I think you're a gentle, very eloquent young man.
It means a lot, thank you.
Ben tonight needed support. He needed people to appreciate all the efforts he made today. So it was a good relationship this evening between myself and Ben.
With Lynn and I, quickly, we've built that chemistry and we're fine. We get on well.
Very good. I'd try and keep the mood high then.
We're going for a pub quiz.
Yay! The worst thing I hate. Quizzes, boring, horrible, it's terrible. No.
How many towns are there in Oxfordshire?
We were building up, getting lively, and then the pub quiz deflated the atmosphere.
How many ounces are there in a stone?
It's creating the silence whilst you think about things, which I think in a dinner party, it's something you don't want.
What is the largest possible finish in a standard darts match?
Ben is the kind of guy to bring out a pub quiz in a dinner party. Just seemed like a bit of a strange move.
180!
No, incorrect. So the highest score is 180, but to finish you need to get a double. So you would get two triple 20s.
I think you've lost them.
I think we've turned them around. I think we've got them on side.
Not sure about that.